just, remain vigilant and watchful and just have the end goal in mind before I make a stupid decision.
Same here. Abstinence works for me, you know. You know,
Right.
our drugs right now is music and life.
Right.
Like,
Yeah. Music is definitely the therapy.
I did enjoy life, by the way. When I go too deep into substance abuse, I'm just, you know, trying to enjoy, you know, the things life gives you,
Absolutely.
you know, friendship, family, happiness, laughter, all these emotions. You know what drugs do? They numb all your feelings, and
Yeah. Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know it's really, right now I'm
And
enjoying.
and that's the other thing, I had to cut out a lot of the people in my life that were on drugs and being just being a bad influence in my life, and that's one of the hardest things to do, because some of those people you consider to be really good friends, and some are and some aren't. But I had a couple that were actually good friends, but I had to cut ties in order to be the person I am today.
True, truly. All right, let me go to the next one. How has music played a role in your sobriety and also in your demise? Like substance abuse, the double-edged
Well,
sword.
I would say it's definitely, music is my therapy, man. Like if it wasn't for music, I don't know if I'd still be sober, bro. Like
Same.
it's always been there for me, music is, and it's became my drug, so that, and however you want to look at it, it really has, though, it's what I go to get my feelings out. It's my therapy.
Yeah.
And as far as the demise, music and drugs go hand in hand. And
Exactly.
so, of course, doing drugs and getting on drugs was easy at that time when I was starting out, because, sex, drugs, and rock and roll, they say.
Yeah.
And so I
Yeah.
was doing it. I was doing it with that in mind, but not everybody's able to manage with drugs. So, and I realized that and recognized it, and that's how I had to dig myself out of it.
Respect to that. Respect to that.
Thank you, brother.
They are
Thank
fallen. I know so many fallen soldiers. So we're
you.
the
Right.
chosen few. Let me go to the next question. But you already answered this anyway. How did you get into the music business? But just for clarity.
Just for clarity, I started doing music in '98. Like I said, on cassette tapes. I was 12. Um, it I wasn't taking it seriously, obviously, at that time. But in 2004, and a little bit before that, is when I started rocking with Jump Steady from Psychopathic Records and ICP. And I was featured on his album, and I was his hype man from probably 2003 to 2006, and it gained me major notoriety through the Juggalo fan base. And those Juggalos are very diehard fans. Anything that is co-signed by their artists always gets a good look, and that's what happened with me, man. Like they really stabilized my career, man. And so I would say, if it wasn't for Jump Steady, I definitely wouldn't be where I am. And the Universal and Warner Brothers stuff was separate from that, but I don't know if I would have got to that point without Jump Steady either. So I got to give props and salute to Jump Steady. So props and salute, brother.
You we talked about this already. What do the 12 steps mean to you? What is your definition of a higher power?
My higher power is really, I think I explained this yesterday, but it's not necessarily a Christian God or a God, from any faith. It's my God within. It's I believe in God, but I just don't necessarily believe in the religion part of it. So I know there's a God out there, but so I know that with God's help, and my my inside God, I know that I'm able to make the correct decisions. As far as the 12 steps, you have to admit first. You have to admit that you're in the wrong first. You have to admit you're an addict. And I believe I also touched on, I forget what step it is right now, but making amends. And I've been doing a lot of that, trying to get through to my some of the old fans that I fucked over, by not sending them merchandise because I was on drugs and whatever the reason, man. And then family and things like that. The amends part of this 12 steps is a big part of where I'm at right now, and right now I'm paying it forward and passing it along. I think that's the 12th step, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, yes.
So we're doing that right now. So that's awesome.
Yeah. This is a Zoom meeting, so it's not so high definition and quality enough. But next time we'll do a full length interview, with more detail like how we did last time,
Yeah,
going to depth, topic by topic, break it down for people to understand, dissect it, music industry, drugs, living a life of sobriety in the music industry, things like that. That would be interesting. So let me not
yeah,
take too much
absolutely.
of your time for now. But you can,
Absolutely. It sounds great. And I love what you're doing, Hayes, man. And I love your music too. So I'm
you,
definitely I want to be part of the movement. So let's make it keep happening.
my brother. Likewise, we're finna work. We talked about this.
Oh
That's
yeah,
how.
we're gonna make some beautiful music.
Any last remarks? Any last remarks? Like
Man,
any?
just to the youth out there, man, they push this drug use and they push the sex and all that. I'm not saying don't have sex and don't and I'm not saying don't experiment either, because you need to know, the youth needs to understand where these problems arise at. So, you know, as long as you can keep it under control, that's awesome. If you can't, you need to maybe be part of the 12 step situation, and just think hard about what you're doing and how it'll affect your life, your family's life, and your career. It's very important, man, because you'll lose everything if drugs are your main focus. So just be careful, man, and live how you want to live, but think it's all, you got to be able to differentiate, um you know you know business and fun. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it falls into the same category, and that's when there's a problem.
Exactly. That's splendid. That's excellent, actually. That's, thank you for this. For giving me your time.
Absolutely, Hayes.
Yeah. Be safe. Have a nice day. It's night over here. Have a nice
Yeah,
day. Uh, Hope to chat with you soon. All right.
absolutely. I'm looking forward to it, Hayes, and I really love what you're doing, man. So let's keep it
Thank
running, man.
thank you. It's just a
Salute to you.
salute. All right.
Be safe, brother.
Likewise. Likewise.